Well, let me take this opportunity to welcome everyone. Great, thank you very much. Well, I've met quite a few of you today and over the last few days and weeks, and I've been introducing myself as the new guy. So I'm delighted to be here. My name is Franco Vaccarino. I'm the new president and vice chancellor here, and it's a real thrill and delight, both at a personal level and at a professional level as well, to be here. And I'm joined here today by my wife Cosmina as well. I do want to mention that. Thank you. It's very nice. Thank you. You know, I was chatting as we were milling around and meeting different people, and I can't tell you how impressed I am that the University of Guelph puts on an event like this, and does it yearly. Actually, it'd be great if we did it all the time. This is yeah, exactly. But I think. Personally, I'm a strong believer in taking moments like this to punctuate life. You know, we go through our lives, we work hard, we have our family obligations, and it's easy to just kind of skip over those moments to just recognize the work and effort that goes into running a university like this. So it's a personal delight for me, and something I very strongly believe in, that idea of punctuating life with recognition days and events like this. I do want to acknowledge a few people here. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge Her Worship and a great University of Guelph alumna, Mayor Karen Farbridge. Where's Karen? Mayor Farbridge. A real champion for this great city, and a fantastic relationship that we enjoy with the city. I also I don't know if there's other board members here, but do we have members of the board here, Board of Governors? Well, I would like to give a shout out to the Honorable Marianne Chambers. Marianne is on our Board of Governors. She's also a past minister for training colleges and universities, as well as Minister of Children and Youth for the provincial government. And as I said, a member of a board. And also, there's this wonderful coincidence. She's also a University of Toronto Scarborough alumna, who's now on the board here at Guelph. And I was at the University of Toronto Scarborough. So this is all kind of a coincidence in life. So it's wonderful to have Marianne here. So welcome again, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure for me to be here this morning with so many of you as we prepare to start a new academic year. In so many ways, we are in a time of transition for the university. As you know, we're celebrating the University of Guelph's 50th anniversary this year, and with that, it's so important that we recognize the accomplishments of our staff, our faculty, administrators, board members, and alumni who have truly guided our institution during its first half-century. And it's important to embrace the past as we look towards the future. And a big part of my attraction, I should share with you, to coming to the University of Guelph was and is the strength of this great community. And we talk a lot about community, but I have to tell you, this place truly walks that talk. And I believe that communities lift institutions like this, and I believe that institutions like the University of Guelph lift communities. And it's and it shows up in spades here at the University of Guelph and with the city and the region of Guelph. So I want to recognize that and tell you what a huge attractor that was for me. And it's symbolized today by this fantastic turnout, and I appreciate people coming out for this. Our 50th anniversary also positions us to look to the future, to look to a bright and vibrant future as we carry the torch for our great university. And I look forward to working with all of you as we together lead the University of Guelph forward, and we launch the next 50 years and prepare for an ambitious future. A future that will build on University of Guelph's commitment and success in providing an education that truly considers the whole person. And it's something that has just absolutely blown me away about this university, and I noticed it from the get-go. As well as your relation to the world around us, another big part of our belief here at the University of Guelph, our relationship between us and the world that we live in, and also continuing to take what's great about this community to the world stage. And I think that the University of Guelph, the messages that it sends locally and regionally are messages that I think are so important beyond the borders of this university. And I think that the Guelph message will increasingly show up and go out, as I said, not just regionally, but nationally and on the world stage. And that's something that we're going to be looking forward to. So now I am absolutely pleased and delighted to have the opportunity to introduce Mayor Karen Farbridge. I've had the privilege of getting to know Mayor Farbridge in my lead up to my job, and it's been a great pleasure for me to cross paths on at a number of events during my entry phase. Mayor Farbridge, I can already see, is an absolutely tireless champion of this great city, and I'm delighted that she's joined us here today to bring greetings. Mayor Farbridge, Your Worship.
Thank you, Dr. Vaccarino, and on behalf of the City of Guelph, I'm delighted to welcome you to our community. And I'm very pleased to join everyone here again this morning to celebrate the start of a new academic term. I'm frequently reminded by another former president of the university, Dr. William Weingard, that when you look back at the history of our city, what we looked like 50 years ago or longer, what the businesses were, the makeup of our city at that time, there's only one enterprise that remains standing, and that's the University of Guelph. And that will be true in 50 years as we continue through ongoing periods of unprecedented global change that's going to change the face of our planet and also change the face of our community at the same time. In my world, everything changed with the recent global economic recession. We find ourselves as a city in competition for investment and talent with cities around the world. And so we're changing the way we're doing business so that the world doesn't pass us by. The university did not endure and achieve its incredible reputation in research and education and teaching by being a wallflower. Our city has not weathered the storms of the past to be the prosperous and safe community that it is today by sitting on the sidelines. Instead, we've always embraced the opportunity that's inherent in changing times by working towards a strong future vision. And the Better Planet Project is your shining example of defying the odds. This is a tremendously exciting time for the University of Guelph with the start of a new president and many new opportunities on the horizon. The city and the university are looking to the future and seeking to build a learning economy in our community. We know that while youth unemployment is too high across Canada, there are employers in key sectors in our community, including major employers in Guelph, that cannot find the talent that they need for their businesses. We have a tremendous opportunity because of the particular leadership that we find in this community among various sectors, to realign education and training, ensuring more young people can get good jobs in Guelph while supporting the economic growth of our community at the same time. The Guelph Innovation District, your neighbor just over here, presents an excellent opportunity for the University of Guelph to continue to build its presence in the city. And I look forward to talking to the president a little bit more about this opportunity. This will not only be a place where great work happens, it will be a great work. It will be a great work of sustainable city building of the future. Another opportunity is the Baker Street District, currently underutilized space in our downtown, a parking lot on a piece of prime downtown real estate. This will be the site of an education and learning hub with the Guelph Public Library and Conestoga College and other partners in our community. It will be an ideal place for the University of Guelph to consider bringing programming into the heart of our city. As we welcome a new president this year, it is an exciting time to look forward to the bright future of the University of Guelph. I know that the university will continue to make a difference in our community in so many different ways. But of course, institutions don't make a difference, people do. And so you are the people who make the university the outstanding place that it is. So once again, on behalf of the City of Guelph, thank you for your contributions. I believe in hard work, responsibility for today and tomorrow, and community. And you heard that community value expressed by your incoming president. I see these three values of hard work, responsibility, and community expressed here at the University of Guelph. It's the people of Guelph that make this city caring, green, and prosperous. And the university simply makes Guelph a better place to be. And so I wish you all the best this year, and thank you for this opportunity to say a few words. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mayor Farbridge. A couple of things that you said reminded me of ideas that I think are so important. And you talked about the notion that this university will be with us for many, many years to come. And I think it's important for all of us to remember the timelessness of institutions like the University of Guelph. And indeed, they will be around for many, many years beyond us. And our contributions and how we work to sustain and move this institution forward is part of really propelling this university forward and ensuring its timelessness. Now, I want to give you just a quick snapshot into my life and as the new president. So, and it speaks, something happened yesterday that I thought was interesting. I had an interview with the Ontarian, and one of the 10 questions they asked me was, what would you change about the University of Guelph? I said, oh boy, here we go. And I said, well, I've only been here a month, so I said, so I had to come up with a good answer. And very quickly it occurred to me, there is one thing that I'd consider changing only because it makes me a little nervous, and that is the direction that the cannon is facing. If you notice, the cannon is facing at the 4th floor, pretty well aimed at my office. So, just a thought, but I understand it was cemented in this past summer. So, thank the physical plant folks for cementing that cannon in. But joking aside, there's really, this is a terrific place, and it's great to be here. Now, yesterday, I had the privilege to host the Long-Term Service Awards. There were 72 staff and faculty who were recognized for their 25 years of service. That's 1,800. My kids used to call me Count Von Count. I like that. So that's 1,800 years of combined service. And I'd like to ask those people who received their awards yesterday to stand and be recognized. Don't be shy. Now, we also have staff celebrating 30, 35, and 40 years of service, and I'd like to ask them to stand at this time. Wow. Bravo. Thank you all so much. Your contributions, and I've said this already, but I'm just going to keep repeating it, just mean a huge amount. And they have been varied in terms of the contributions, and they have helped propel this university to where it is today as we sit on a threshold looking into the next 50 years of exciting opportunity. Now, I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the President's Awards for Exemplary Staff Service. As you know, these awards are made in different categories or themes, and we're going to go through the list in a moment. At this time, though, could I ask all the nominees and their nominators to stand and be recognized as well? So the award recipients and their nominators. So if we could, if the awardees would please actually proceed to the stage, and if we could start having you towards the stage. That's right. Terrific, great. Now, as we get people assembled on the stage, I'd like to acknowledge the committee members who helped choose this terrific group of individuals for recognition. Marianne Chambers, Board of Governors rep. Frank Kane, who was a staff rep. Not sure if Frank is here. Joanne Raymond, our labor rep. Linda Herska, alumni rep. Byron Sheldrick is our chairs rep. Ann Wilson, our dean's rep. And Jennifer Truong, our student rep. These were the members of the committee who had the tough job of identifying this wonderful group of individuals for their exemplary staff service. So once again, thank you to the committee as well. Now, are we're ready to go? Do I have the, you have the list here?
Yep, I'll have them certificates. If you just call the first one for reading, then I'll make sure. Oh, you don't have any?
All right, great. Okay, so from our BA program counseling office, Nicole Williston. Nicole?
We'll just do them as a group, Frank. We can read them, bring them all up as a group. And then again, and all that. That'll just speed it up.
This is called flying by the seat of your pants. We're gonna read this as a group. So Nicole Williston, I mentioned. Helen Remigus from the BA Program Counseling Office as well. Patricia Swedinsky. Patricia. Shannon Lipensky. Miranda Hopkins. Matthew Edwards. And Heather Bailey.
No, if you just want to read did they not give you a copy?
They haven't given me.
Okay. So I'll get those for you.
So let's get a
Photo there? Okay, I'm going to go get them for you because I have them.
So how do you want to? I'm just getting the citations here delivered. There we go. All right, I do want to take this moment. I think it's important to read the certificate that has a nice narrative regarding the recognition award. The first was the Bachelor of Arts Counseling Office, and I've just introduced you to the recipients of that. The Bachelor of Arts BA program with more than 5,000 students is the largest undergraduate program at the University of Guelph. However, the BA Counseling Office is comprised of just 6 individuals who on a daily basis provide calm, understanding support to those students. And you can imagine it's a time of great uncertainty and angst for many of the students. It's an amazing group. They work in a high-stress environment, but are always able to offer genuine care and kindness to each person they encounter. Here's something that one student said. They genuinely cared about me as an individual. They were all concerned for my well-being and academic success. They went above and beyond to ensure that during periods of stress, I had support, guidance, and options. Each situation is handled by the whole group and with remarkable cohesion. There was no hierarchy, and each team member recognizes that individually they couldn't achieve the same level of success. This team has impacted a tremendous number of students' lives with their positive nature and unwavering commitment. The variety of supports they provide and the commitment they display towards their students and each other defines teamwork and sets the standard for the quality university student experience the University of Guelph aims to provide. So that's the citation for the Bachelor of Arts Counseling Office that you all just met. Absolutely amazing team. And delighted that we were able to recognize them. Okay. And now I'll start with this citation for this next group, the Ontario Agricultural College. So the group that I will, the citation here reads, for many, Betty Clyde is the face of Ontario Agricultural College. More individuals and groups interact with her than any other member of the college. Betty is extremely empathetic and patient, demonstrates considerable understanding when trying to find the quickest, most effective solution to whatever situation is before her. Most college questions and concerns are handled by Betty, and it is in her capacity to support, manage, and troubleshoot that she truly shines. She is exceptionally proactive and often recognizes and solves an issue before most people even notice that it was an issue. A job that requires significant knowledge of the OAC, the university, and additional primary stakeholder groups, Betty takes it all on with a smile. The frontline effort she provides is unmatched, and her continuous support for the Student Federation of the OAC is absolutely inspiring. Betty has most certainly motivated other members of the college to offer the same level of excellent service. So if I could ask Betty to come up on stage here. Actually, I was just thinking, Mayor Farbridge, maybe as we go through, you could come up here with me too and get you involved in the photo ops as well. Great. And now I'd like to recognize Kara Wakamp, Student Life Aboriginal Resource Center. Let me read the citation here recognizing Kara's accomplishments. For more than a decade, Kara Wakamp has spearheaded the establishment of the Aboriginal Students Association and the Aboriginal Resource Centre. In 2005, when the Aboriginal student population was only a few dozen, Kara said she wanted the University of Guelph Aboriginal Student Group to be a bridge to bring peers together, increase awareness and understanding, and break down stereotypes. Today, with more than 400 students, she's done much more than that. Her efforts have contributed significantly to securing government funding, and she's built beneficial, collaborative relationships with faculty, with staff, and with students, creating significant and meaningful opportunities for the growing Aboriginal community on the campus. Now, the Aboriginal Resource Centre support programs established by Kara have set the national standard, and you should know that, have set the national standards as she continues to inspire change with the Counselling Bridge and the Establishing Aboriginal Gateways to Learning and Education. The acronym for that is EAGLE. That program is designed to enhance learning and develop creative strategies to engage grade 7 and 8 students in the learning process. And it's so important to be proactive and connect with young people at that early stage. Kara's passion, innovation, and thoughtful leadership have greatly altered the Aboriginal landscape in our city and at the University of Guelph. Kara, congratulations. Congratulations and well done. Now I'd like to call up Heather Bailey from Animal and Poultry Science. So Heather Bailey displays a unique quality of commitment towards helping other members of her community. For over 3 decades, she has helped to teach undergraduate classes, lead lab sessions, and assign and schedule animal poultry science courses. In addition to her support of the APS, the Animal Poultry Science staff and students, Heather selflessly volunteers her time to events and groups like College Royal, the United Way, and the Canadian Federation of University Women. Without Heather, events like the beef and cattle shows at College Royal would not be possible. She takes additional time each year to mentor and train student participants in animal handling to ensure the safety of all animals, visitors, and participants. She's consistently gone about her self-imposed duty with efficiency and cheerfulness. Heather's a proud supporter of the University of Guelph and continues to volunteer in many capacities. Most recently, I should note, at the 50th anniversary Conversat Ball, which was an absolute blast. And our community is very, very lucky to have someone as involved in caring as Heather. Thank you, Heather, and congratulations. And now for the 2014 Hidden Hero Award, David Bezenson. David, come on up. Now, Dave Bezenson is from Physical Resources Mechanical Shop. Dave is the lead hand in the mechanical shop on the Guelph campus and provides organization and guidance to the team that maintains our water mains. Responsible for the flow of well, deionized, and city water, Dave is instrumental in the creation and maintenance of the conditions needed for excellence in teaching and research. With more than 2 decades of plumbing experience, he's able to use his specialized knowledge to temper any priority or emergency call situation. With his encyclopedic knowledge of the isolation valves on campus, Dave can confine water shutdowns to small areas of a building as opposed to the entire building. He can prevent significant which can prevent significant damage to research. In some cases, researchers come to work unaware that their research was spared from a potentially catastrophic disaster. So Dave is that behind-the-scenes person that, we come into work day in and day out, and there's a lot happening behind the scenes that keep moving this place forward. At any hour of the day, in any situation, Dave displays unwavering dedication to his job and to the university. Although he may be a hidden hero, it is abundantly clear that his work has a substantive impact on this great campus. And now the 2014 Spirit Award. Could I ask Ryan Prejak to come on up? Ryan. Ryan is from Alumni Affairs and Development and Alumni Advancement. Ryan Prejak is a member of the Alumni Affairs and Development team at the University of Guelph. Responsible for young alumni, Ryan designs and implements strategic engagement opportunities that extend the sense of belonging they once felt as students. In addition to welcoming new alumni, Ryan constantly supports, reaches out to, and offers mentorship to new staff members to the development team. He goes above and beyond to make certain that they feel part of the University of Guelph community and their first workplace interactions provide valuable learning experience. Ryan has a tremendous enthusiasm for the traditions of the university that build student spirit. This, coupled with his natural inclination to build relationships and to recognize the importance of fostering a strong sense of community, has most certainly made Ryan a significant contributor to the support network of University of Guelph alumni. Ryan, congratulations and well done. All right, this is the 2014 Excellence in Health and Safety Award, and it goes to our Campus Animal Facility team. So I'm going to call out their names, and if they could come on up. Annette Morrison, Jackie Rombik, Panos Mavronikolas, Linda Grukok, Michelle Camello, Maka Natsvishvili. A lot of syllables there, Maka. Michelle Pitre. Jennifer Randall. Michael Brunt. Martha Manning. Michelle Seaplack. Tony Sanjija, Barb Mitchell, and Veronique Carson. What a team! Let me take this opportunity to read the citation here. The research animal technicians in the campus animal facility and the isolation unit work exceptionally well together and have created a safe, positive work environment that impacts everyone who visits their facility. Many members of the team have achieved health and safety certification training and foster a culture of safety in the workplace by conducting regular safety inspections. They recently implemented a new initiative to increase effectiveness between the units by introducing a fresh set of eyes from crossover workers for inspections. The team is exceptionally dedicated to the welfare of the animals in their care and leaves no stone unturned to ensure that the University of Guelph has the highest level of care and enrichment for the animals. And any and all health and safety concerns are addressed immediately as a group. This group works very tightly together and is incredibly effective. Collectively, the level of care they take in their daily routines to ensure every experience is a positive one is unmatched and is a true reflection of the excellence this university strives to achieve. So thank you again and congratulations for an absolutely terrific job. That's it? Well, congratulations again to all the award recipients. You have to know that your work and your dedication is very much what brings our goals and ambitions to life and what lifts this great university. And I've said this to people in various conversations I've had. You know, if you walk into my office, you'll see all sorts of files like many of the offices around the university, and there's stacks and stacks of papers, and sometimes they go close to the ceiling. Those papers are our plans as we look to the future, but at the end of the day, people, human beings, are what brings those plans to life. And that's what today is about. It's about recognizing the people that bring those plans, that bring those goals, those aspirations to life. And I'm delighted to have the opportunity to acknowledge the excellent recipients. Now, as you know, I've just started my term as president here at the University of Guelph, but I think it's important to point out that I'm not the only new guy in town. Over the last few days and weeks, I've had the pleasure of meeting a number of new faculty and staff members, and I have to tell you, every time I meet someone new, they are as pumped and as excited and as jazzed about being here as I am. So that bodes very well for the university and certainly reinforces my own extremely positive feelings of our move here to the city. We live in an absolutely amazing city, a wonderful city. We enjoy one of Canada's most beautiful campuses, and I say that with absolute clarity and confidence. We also eat some of the best food of any university anywhere. And we enjoy that while benefiting from the insights and discoveries of our wonderful scholars. So colleagues, we truly do have so much to celebrate. And I want to thank each and every one of you here for sharing in a day that means a lot, certainly to the University of Guelph. But I should also say that it means a lot to me personally, as it marks an important beginning for me and my family in our new home as we move to Guelph. So thank you again for joining us today. And again, congratulations to all the terrific recipients. All the best. Thank you.